But we're talking today about validity. This is an important concept for you for your HR certification exam, whether it's SHRM or HRCI, doesn't matter. This is part of the body of knowledge. It's also important in our daily lives as HR professionals. So I'm going to be talking about what you need to know regarding validity, how to apply it in our jobs, and what you need to know to be able to pass the test if you have a question related to validity on your HRCI or SHRM certification exams. The three types of validity we're going to be talking about today are criterion, content, and construct. I want to go back to validity and reliability. Let's think about that. So years ago, I worked with my OD team and we created a sales assessment for my inside sales reps. I wanted to make sure that this test was reliable, that it was trustworthy, that when somebody took this assessment, it would demonstrate their performance. The second piece is validity. I wanted to make sure the questions that were answered and asked and the test itself was valid. Did it do what it said it would do? Was it testing the right things that indicated that my sales team was going to be a top performer? Were these related to the job? For phone sales, we asked questions related to a phone sales kind of world. Criterion related validation. That is our first one. It's a mouthful. Criteria related validation. This says that if someone performs on the test, there is a statistical correlation. So get out your statistics out right now. There's a correlation that says if someone performs X on this test, their performance will be Y. For example, in our sales roles, when somebody scored high on this assessment, they were a high performer. If they scored low on the assessment, they were a low sales performer. In content-related validation, we have to show that the questions on the test are related to specific behaviors in the job. Okay, so for example, in my sales assessment, if I was asking them questions related to maybe working a forklift, and the assessment or the test determined whether or not they would get the job, that isn't content-related validity. The questions that I was asking about forklift use for a sales role aren't valid to the job. So we have to make sure that our questions as part of this assessment are related to the job. And that is an important part when we're developing a hiring or employment assessment.